Hi there and welcome to Magic Hearts Tarot. I am Michelle, and in this reading what we're asking is, what does our inner child need at this time? Okay, so this first card is going to represent your inner child at this time. Oh, we got two. Okay. We have accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. We have be present. Find clarity in the moment. So right now our inner child is healing. It's like they are accepting what is. It's like just accepting that things happen for a reason. Accepting that there's things in life that we can't control, that we need to be fully in the present moment rather than going back into the past, because the past is the past and we can't fix it. We can't change it. What we can do is that we can learn from the experience. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. And by accepting, again, what is, the act of acceptance helps to bring peace. So we're saying yes to being open to that, to being, in the present moment, because it's going to help us to receive that inner peace. Because our inner child is looking right now for peace and understanding so that they can, be happy. The next card here is going to represent what our inner child is needing. We have integration. And shadow. Oops. Our inner child is needing to integrate our shadow side. We're needing to love all aspects of ourself. Because the thing is again, things happen that, situations or things that we've said or did that we're not necessarily happy with. But the thing is that we're in a need at a point where we need to accept things for what they are, and to understand that, again, every situation happens for a reason, and that there's lessons within all of that, things that we needed to learn as a soul. And by doing so, that's what's going to help to bring us peace and understanding of who we are as an individual. And also, it's like, because of the fact our next card is belonging, and then we have safety. It's like, by living in the past and trying to change a situation or fix it or understanding, we're reliving that and we're feeling unsafe because of let's just say, the trauma of the experience. We're trying to fix something that we can't fix because we're thinking that if we do that, then we're going to feel more accepted. We're going to feel, like safe within our own space. And what I'm feeling is that what we're needing again to do is to come to that space of understanding and forgiveness. We have story. And okay, there's acceptance again. Tell yourself another story. Not this story of pain Tell yourself a story that's going to help you to accept things so that you're able to forgive. You know, because think about it this way. If we tell ourselves a story of pain and sorrow, how can we, you know, move forward and heal from that? Like if we're telling ourselves, you know, a story of, let's just say, our childhood wasn't one that was happy. We felt unwanted and unloved. Like if we keep telling ourselves that, we're not going to be able to get out of that space. So therefore, we need to talk to our inner child and tell our inner child another story. You are loved. You are wanted. You're appreciated. You're accepted. You belong. You're safe. Like, retell the story to your inner child so that you're not telling that story of fear and pain. And that is also going to help you to feel better and to be able to forgive. And we have love. Tell your inner child you are loved. Ask your inner child, what do you need? And then if you feel like, be vulnerable with yourself. I need more hugs. I need more times of hearing how I am loved or wanted. Like whatever it is that you need, and give that to yourself. Like I said, talk to yourself. Tell yourself a story. Tell yourself something that you wish was told to you when you were a child. And release any kind of limited beliefs, because we have limited belief. It's like if you're thinking that, you know, this within this story is like everything happened because I was told that I was, you know, not good enough, or I wasn't, you know, a good kid, or I didn't deserve, you know, like whatever it was, retell that in a way that is healing. You are a good kid. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be loved. Like whatever this belief was that was and still is in your head, in order for you to be able to release that, you need to like reword it so that it is more kind and caring towards your inner child. And then also to go back to the first 3 cards, it's like that's what's going to help you to accept, you know, the way things have unfolded up until now. It's like by retelling the story to yourself in a way that's going to help you to feel loved and wanted and cared for, is going to help you to forgive so that you're able to accept the situation, release whatever pain or trauma that you have so that you can then move forward. Here's that, look at story, communication. Just like I said, you need to reparent yourself. You need to talk to yourself in a way that you wish others had talked to you. Whoever, you know, like your care provider was when you were a child. You need to reparent yourself so that you're able to release those limited beliefs. Start with small things. You know, think of it this way. Hold compassion for the people that hurt you. Try to hold a place of understanding of their situation that led them to treat you in a way that wasn't necessarily kind. And use your, you know, discernment. Yes, there are things in life that have happened that I know personally are unforgivable, okay? And that have caused people tremendous trauma. I am not saying by any means that you need to hold compassion for that individual that hurt you in such a way. What I'm saying is hold compassion for yourself. Think about the situation. Use your discernment on the situation, you know, because if it's a situation where your parent was struggling with depression and they weren't able to communicate love and kindness and, you know, to you as a child, which then made you feel unloved and unwanted and not good enough, hold space of compassion for that parent, and of meaning that your parent was in the place of depression because of what they were going through. And, you know, like by understanding their circumstance, and, you know, is going to then help you to forgive them so that you can be able to release whatever happened to you. And again, accept it as this was something that happened that was out of my control. And it's, again, by you reparenting yourself, it'll help you to release yourself from this mental prison, because that's what this card is all about. Being in a mental prison of your mind. It's like this person can relieve themselves from this. And how you're going to be able to do that is to, again, reparent and talk to yourself and tell yourself the things that you're needing to hear, so that you can embrace your destiny. Because again, this situation that happened was part of your soul's path here, but it's not who you are. It's not where you are supposed to be. It's not, you know, like these limited beliefs. That's not you. It's something that, yes, you went through, that you endured, but use that situation for a learning experience. Accept it for what it was. Like I said before, hold compassion for this person. Forgive them, forgive yourself. Tell yourself the story of, you know, hey, this happened because of this, and so on. This was not my fault. This was not in my control. I was a child. And show yourself as the child, the inner child, the love, the compassion, the understanding, and then talk to yourself in the way of, you're safe. I'm here for you. I love you. I care for you. I want you. You're wanted. You're safe. It's like all these things that you needed to hear. Tell yourself that. And that's what's going to help you to walk the path of truth. Because you're going to be telling yourself the right story. That you're loved, and that you're wanted, and that you're cared for. And that you're here for a reason, and you deserve everything that everybody else has. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going to help you to feel better. Because the Six of Wands is a card of recognition. So what I'm feeling is that you haven't felt seen. And now you will feel seen. Rather quickly. By you, again, focusing more on telling yourself positive things. Rewriting your story of your childhood. Getting rid of that energy of constantly needing to defend yourself. Because you see now your worth and value. And you're seeing it clearly. And you're opening up to the world around you and seeing that you have it. You can change this. You're in control of your happiness, and you can help yourself to move forward into that space of happiness with confidence. Release who you thought you were, because who you thought you were was a story that was told to you by people that weren't in a good space themselves. And again, by holding compassion and understanding for that person, forgiving them, because it's for you, so that you're able to then move forward and out of that feeling of, you know, not being seen or heard or wanted or cared for. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like this has been going on for a very long time with you. This feeling of, see, this feeling of pain, this sorrow. It's like you've been trying to, you couldn't get up. You had these swords in your back and you couldn't get up, and you've been trying to get up. This is going to spark you. This is going to help you to heal so that you're able to lay down flat without the swords in your back. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be without this pain that you've been carrying. And the pain is because of everything that you've endured in childhood. And this is something, it's like your soul path here is intertwined with this lesson, this soul's lesson. It's like you yourself are learning this. Because you're going to get yourself out of that so that you feel safe. Like nobody else is going to save you. You're going to save yourself. You're learning how, through this soul's lesson, to save yourself, to get yourself out of this position and to help you to feel safe. Because it's like all this time you were thinking that somebody was going to help you or save you. And it's like, no, part of this soul's lesson to give you this confidence and strength is for you to learn how to save yourself and help you to feel safe and grounded. And like, you know, like we could talk about abundance as far as, you know, like money, and that's your safety too, because it's kind of like knowing that you're financially secure helps a person. Knowing that you're safe as far as you can pay your own bills and you don't have to depend on anybody to help you to buy food. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's like, what I'm feeling is that, like, let's just say you were neglected in such a way that you didn't feel that, you know, go back to that card of safety. You didn't feel safe in your own home. You didn't know when your next meal was going to be. You didn't know when the lights were going to be turned off, or, you know, or if you were going to have to leave because you were being kicked out of your home. You know, it's kind of like you always felt unsure of your surroundings, whereas you're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to maintain your safety all the time. You can do this. You have the courage. You're learning through all of this. You're releasing this feeling of you against the world. And you're going to be able to open up so that you do, again, feel grounded, secure, safe, happy, in charge. Justice. Karmic justice, in the sense of everything is imbalanced for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope that this reading has helped you and it's given you the advice and guidance that you were seeking at this time. If you like my content, I do hope that you consider subscribing. And if you have already, thank you very much. And also, don't forget to like and share and comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget the bell so you're notified of your next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care and have a blessed day.